Hey guys, Joey Lopez here. Just a couple announcements before we start this week's tarot. I am no longer doing tropical astrology. I am switching all my services over to Vedic astrology. However, I will not be delivering any type of birth chart in Vedic astrology because I am not qualified to do it. I am ceasing all tropical birth charts. All the appointments that I have made with tropical birth charts, I will continue those, and once I'm done with that last couple of charts that I have left, I will no longer be going back to tropical astrology. So when I do tarot, I will be referring to nakshatras, I will be referring to planets according to Vedic astrology. So when I'm doing this, make sure you check your rising sign in Vedic astrology for better predictions. Although I don't believe in the prediction system on YouTube, because a lot of times these predictions, they're very general. You may have a planet maybe 8 spaces away where there's some sort of change that's going to go on in your life, and that may not come to pass for you, but it'll come to pass for somebody else where they have no planets in that spot. You understand me? So it's predictions. All the astrologers that I do follow don't actually do predictions for monthly transits or for yearly transits. They don't believe in it. They just believe in teaching it and reading the chart as it is in the D1, D9, and all those extracurricular charts. As far as my services, it's going to be more simpler for me because that means we can just stick to the tarot. However, I will give you a link in the email from the description below when you email me for a tarot service, and it will send you a link to put in your birth information. I will still look at your chart to see what transits you're going through, what mahadashas you're going through, or if there's anything impeding you from certain places that you want to set the intention for your reading. As far as that goes, I'll look at the chart, but I'm not going to read your chart to you. Until I have the blessings of my teacher in India to go ahead and deliver charts, I will not be doing charts anymore. The last thing I have for this week on the channel is in the Cancer read last week, I had a very interesting thing with the clarifier. Was it last week? I think it was 2 weeks ago, or last month's read actually. I had 2 Queen of Cups come out in the clarifier deck, and it was a new clarifier deck because I wanted the edition to match the original edition that I've always had, and so I ordered the matching set, and 2 Queen of Chalices came out. So this is a very special deck. When you see it on my channel as the clarifier, I'm gonna keep both Queen of Chalices in the deck. There is a special meaning for me here as well with these 2 Queen of Chalices personally, and that special meaning to me is that there's something about the Divine Feminine with this deck, and there's something with the Divine Masculine with this deck. So anytime I do tarot with these decks, just realize I'm looking at masculine with the colors, kind of like the Bird Kingdom. They got those nice flying colors, and then the female birds tend to have the lower, darker tone colors. And so I'm going to keep both Queen of Chalices in this deck, and so that's just a special gift towards you guys, so you can understand why 2 Queen of Chalices will come out in the read and you guys aren't complaining in the comments like you guys like to do. And why are there 2 Queen of Cups? Anyways guys, like always, these are YouTube general readings. They won't always resonate. Enjoy your reading for the month of September. Take it easy, guys. Libra, welcome to your September read. Let's get your shuffle started here. Virgo just had a really interesting read. Let's see here. Had to take a minute before I started your video from that read because I was kind of laughing at Virgo at the beginning of the read, and then I was laughing at them at the end of the read. I feel kind of bad. Let's see what we get for the lovely Libra. I love me some Libra. Alright, let's get going here. Oh, something fell here. I won't take that, but I'm going to put it on the side here. It fell on the floor. We'll just keep it over there. Normally I put it back in the deck and I don't take it, but something told me just put it over there. Oh, let's put it over there. Another one? What the hell is wrong with me tonight? We'll put it over here too. Libra, you're going to have a very strange read today because you have two cards that touch the floor that I don't read, but something told me put them on the side. We'll leave them on the side. I may ignore them the whole read though because they touch the floor, and Mama always told me ignore the cards that touch the floor, but my intuition is telling me something else. Telling me put them over there because you're going to need them later. Okay, so let's figure it out. Your energy now is the Emperor. Head's a little card here. I don't so much like this card because maybe you're trying to do things one way and there's no ability to compromise with your situation now. That's the danger of this card showing up in your energy, is that you're not willing to compromise for something. And maybe something's willing to compromise for you. The High Priestess with the Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords in the past. Somebody went on kind of like a little spiritual hiatus here. I feel like somebody left your space here and they didn't leave your space for another person. I feel like they left you simply because they had stuff on their plate. Not everyone's a spiritual guru, spiritual master, or they were going to go climb to the top of the mountain there to figure out what's going on in their life. But I feel like maybe there's just hard-pressed issues going on in their life, why they separated here from you. Four of Wands. Yeah, this kind of opened up some sort of intuition for you as well. It brought some sort of balance, and this is kind of like an inner marriage inside of you. Is bringing, you may see like 1111 and that type stuff. You'll see like numerical things in your day-to-day. Lately you've been seeing that maybe, and those are just signs that you're connecting to this computer, like kind of like the Matrix. You're disconnecting from the Matrix and you're actually connecting to your higher self here. I don't see this as a marriage so much as a marriage with yourself out of the Matrix. With the Seven of Swords too, this is like spiritual learning, highly spiritual. Whatever's going on between the two of you, I'm not saying that your person's spiritual, but I'm saying that something spiritual is awakening in you because somebody decided to take a spiritual holiday here away from you. In the current energies, we have the Chariot, Three of Chalices, and Six of Pentacles. There wants to be some sort of reunion here. There's somebody here trying to reunite here with you for love. This may be an old situation with work. It could be an old situation requiring you to move back to a past place as well. Maybe there's a situation where you want to move back to a place where you used to live, or a career where you wanted to be that brought you a lot of balance, and you maybe have had a lot of friends in that career place. It's showing me that, apply this how it resonates to you. It doesn't have to be about relationships. Although I see the Three of Chalices and Six of Pentacles, and I'm getting vibes of reunion. And it's easy because Three of Chalices is a lot more fun than the Two of Chalices reunion. Trust me, Three of Chalices is a lot more fun. Two of Chalices is like, yeah, we got to heal pain together. We got to reunite and heal this pain. Yeah, sure. But Three of Chalices is showing me Oh, we get to reunite and have fun. Somebody's trying to take you by the water here, by the whale. By the whale? By the whale? Someone's trying to take you whale watching. Six of Pentacles, though. Somebody's trying to present something to you, but I feel like you're being a little hard-headed here about taking this offer. In the future energies, Eight of Chalices, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. This could be you walking away emotionally from whatever this is here. Just because you've elevated spiritually and you've done the healing, you've done the work. Good on you. It's kind of like you're not afraid to let go of things now, whereas maybe in the past you held on to things a lot tighter, right? And I see that this is a spiritual lesson that came with this detachment that happened from another outside source. The other outside source isn't so much showing up in your read so much as it's showing me that they were helping you kind of open up a lot of that inside beauty of yours. And when I see the High Priestess as the first card in your read, there's a whole lot of shadow work that may have gone on inside of you, as well as the light work. You had to do both. The divine masculine, the divine feminine as well. Although we don't see those characters here yet, I'm sure they'll pop up when I start clarifying. These cards are not speaking to me yet. Now let's see. But they fell on the floor, but that's possibly why Mom told me never take the cards off the floor and read them. And they're not speaking to me yet, but I have a feeling there's a reason. I felt my intuition tell me to take those cards, put them on the table. Not as part of the read, though. So we'll see here. High Priestess is clarified by the Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Chalices. Yeah, like I said, somebody disconnected here, but they didn't disconnect in a way where they were showing me kind of like some sort of disloyalty. When I see two knights together, a lot of times tarot card readers get this really screwed up. They think the knights are like the cheaters. They're just coming in for the good time. No. There's somebody here showing me a lot of loyalty, but they're also showing a lot of loyalty to themselves and to you. And they were probably honest about why they had to disconnect from it. Okay? I'm not seeing any disloyalty here. So much as honest truth, because the knights are truthful. There is that Seven of Swords over there, but let's see what that is. I feel like Seven of Swords, that's another card that there's a lot of misconceptions about that card, that it's lying, cheating, stealing. It's a spiritual level up. It's the second decan of Aquarius. It's moving up. You know, and this is a spiritual journey for you. As soon as this thing detached and it left the read here, that's where your spiritual journey began. And I'm sorry, Libra, you're getting the woo-woo spiritual read, but hey, it's your turn this week. Sure, it's your turn. Three of Wands, Two of Wands, Page of Swords. There was a lot of pain when you were going through this, and I see this as shadow work, and this is turning your back towards things that you wanted to create and realizing that, yeah, things come and go. And realizing that, like I said here, now you're able to just walk away from things emotionally and you're able to kind of connect to other things and do the balancing act between the spiritual and the physical world, second and eighth house, right? Some of you may have second and eighth house Rahu Ketu. Check that out in your chart. Let's see here. Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Temperance. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and I think that is what you're starting to pride yourself on. You've done so much work on yourself that now ego's kind of coming into play. You're a spiritual gangsta. There's a little bit of ego attached to it, but it's also a little bit of hard-headedness, so that when this thing shows up, you're like, nah. And that's okay. Don't want it, don't want it. I do see a reunion here, though. If you want it, it's there. If you don't, it's not. Don't worry. it's in the current energy, so they may have already been like, hey, you know, let's reunite here, but you're being hard-headed about something here. Justice, 5 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and this came out upside down, but that was because I laid it upside down. I don't read upside downs, but we'll pretend like it was upside down. You know, what I see here is this is like you cracking your whip on whatever this was, and this is justice cracks the sky, baby. Libra, justice cracked the sky for this person, and here they are. And this is you also, like saying, you know, no, this has been judged, and you're moving on to, you know, something more grounded in your reality that doesn't disappear and cause you some sort of pain here. Now, for some of you, kind of like, this is kind of like going back into like the Virgo's read. For some of you, if you decide to take this back, I do see that it's not as bad as you think. My intuition's telling me that it's still kind of like shaky though, but that's mainly because maybe you're not taking that back. That's all that is. There could be fun reunion, you know, this could show up as a friendship. A lot of time 3 of Cups can show up just kind of like a friendship to me, okay? So maybe there's a friendship involved here. It's funny because I was talking about Virgo's read, and this is kind of showing up like Virgo's read for you, only in a different aspect of you've judged this already to be over. And when the Libra judges something, trust me, it's judged, right? That Saturnian justice. Let's see, 8 of Wands. Sorry, 8 of Cups clarified by the Hierophant, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you just want loyalty. That's easy. You want loyalty in all aspects, and you don't care if it's not that they were cheating on you. Even you just want that loyalty. You know that this person's loyal and capable of being loyal, by the way. Well, what's the deal here? Why don't you want it? Star, Page of Chalices, and the Ace of Wands. You're so petty. You're so petty. Are you trying to manifest an apology? Oh my gosh. Now it makes sense to me why these 2 cards, I was told not to put them away. 7 of Pentacles with Ace of Chalices. You're not getting any ground on yourself by holding a grudge here. You're blocking yourself emotionally by holding a grudge to this thing. That's what differentiates your read from the Virgo's read. You've judged this, it's dead, it's over. But when it shows up, you're trying to get some sort of like justice rather than forgive it and say, no, it's judged. I forgive you. Forgive yourself too, you know? If you can't forgive this thing, what happens is you get stuck in your own little... That's what this is. You're getting stuck in your own little loop. And you're definitely showing up to a tarot read to read what's going on with this energy of the work that you've been doing here on yourself, but it's also kind of like you're not seeing the result because maybe you haven't forgiven this person. And you know how they say, love your enemy? Sometimes your enemy shows up in this current life of yours like your lover. And I think for a lot of you, you may want to check you may want to check, you know, your 7th house padas. You may want to check things out like that to see, like, you know, maybe people here weren't put here to hurt you specifically, but you're put here to kind of like serve them, but not in the way that you think. You're happy serving them this way, of course, you know, like, because you see that with certain placements, especially if it ends up in 11th house, and you're totally happy being that person for your person. And it's not that you're the servant or the maid, and because it actually boosts you up in society. It boosts you up. But at the same time, like, if you're not willing to take it, then at least be willing to forgive what's here. Because if you're not willing to forgive here, you know, like, you kind of keep the cycle going on and on and on and on of, like, the two enemies getting together and hurting each other. The karma served. If it's been judged, great. Forgive. Let it go. And if there's a chance for reconciliation, maybe it's you that's being too hard-headed here. But that's okay. Like I feel you. I wouldn't take something that wasn't loyal to me, even if it was cheating or not, and I decided to just kind of pick up its stuff and go. I see you. I see you, Libra. I know. But sometimes we got to forgive things, and we got to release it. And if some of you do want the reunion is right here at your doorstep, but you got to take that opportunity rather than sit in the ego. And that's all I got for you, Libra. Take it easy. Bye.